Section 1. The Ancient Foundations. Before styles had names, before cities rose in stone and steel, there were gardens. Gardens that mirror the cosmos. Landscapes shaped by spirit, myth, and the will of kings and priests. Let's look at Egyptian gardens and sacred geometry. In ancient Egypt, landscape design was a form of cosmic order. Gardens flanked temples and elite homes, structured, symmetrical, and filled with meaning. Long pools of water reflected the sun god Ra. Lotus flowers symbolized rebirth. Palm trees and grapevines offered shade and ritual importance. Even in a desert climate, Egyptians used irrigation to turn geometry into sacred space. Gardens are often mentioned in ancient Egyptian love poetry, where they are associated with love, fertility, and eroticism. Another case is Mesopotamian Hanging Gardens. Is it myth or masterpiece? In Babylon, modern-day Iraq, stood what some called the eighth wonder of the world, the Hanging Gardens. Though their exact existence remains debated, their idea shaped history. Terraced architecture layered with cascading greenery, lush in a dry world. It introduced one of the earliest concepts of vertical landscaping, blending engineering, beauty, and nature in 3 dimensions. Let's look at Chinese gardens and harmony with the Tao. In China, gardens were not symmetrical. They were philosophical. Built for emperors and scholars alike, Chinese landscapes mirrored Daoist beliefs that nature should not be tamed, but reflected. Winding paths, water, and rocks formed poetic compositions. Pavilions opened to borrowed views, always inviting reflection. It was design as meditation. And finally, Japanese gardens. Let's explore stillness and symbolism. In Japan, landscape became distilled to its purest elements. Zen gardens used stone, sand, and silence to evoke mountains and rivers. Every placement, intentional. Every element, a metaphor. Over centuries, Japanese gardens evolved. Tea gardens, stroll gardens, and minimalist courtyards became spiritual experiences, not to dominate nature, but to dwell within its essence. These ancient foundations remind us, landscapes were never just for beauty. They were cosmologies in the ground, where belief, power, and identity were rooted. So whether you're a designer, artist, or dreamer, the echoes of these ancient styles still resonate. And perhaps, in their silence, they ask us, what will our gardens say about us? Join us next time as we walk through the olive groves of Athens and the villas of ancient Rome, where civic life and landscape first merged. If you enjoyed this journey, like, subscribe, and join us for more. This series is a special project by LASD Studio. Landscape architecture, sustainability, and design, offering thoughtful, site-specific design services around the world. Visit us at laststudio.com to learn more. Let's keep walking together through the living history of landscape, where art, nature, and human spirit continue to meet.